Hello everybody, welcome to Distilled, Brewed, and Reviewed. My name is John. I have to do the sixth shout out to Jeff. Jeff has got me another bourbon to do for this channel. It is the sixth one he has lent me to do a review on. He's a huge bourbon fan, connoisseur. He's a huge fan of this channel, and I just can't thank him enough, man. Number 6. Unbelievable. All right, thank you, Jeff. Everybody give him a shout out in the comments. Isaac Bowman, straight bourbon whiskey. All right, produced by A. Smith Bowman Distillery, Spotsylvania County, Fredericksburg, Virginia. Isaac Bowman was a Revolutionary War individual, and he has an interesting little bio, and they liked him and they named the whiskey after him. Liked his story, and I've never met him, of course. Isaac Bowman Pioneer Spirit, small batch, copper distilled. Straight bourbon whiskey finished in port barrels, 46 alcohol by volume and 92 proof. Now, so it says straight bourbon whiskey, which means it has to be at least 2 years old. And if it's less than 4 years old, it has to have an age statement on the label. This does not have an age statement on the label, so this is at least 4 years old. While doing some research, I didn't find out exactly how old it is. It's at least 4. I don't know if it was much more than that, why you wouldn't put that on there. Well, who knows? And as far as the port goes, I think, and I'm not positive about this either, but I think it is done in 20 port barrels. Angel's Envy, which I enjoy, is done in ruby port. There's a big difference between ruby port and 20 port. Ruby red port is fresher. It's more fresh fruit. 20 port, which is kind of 20 brown, has oxidized and gets more of a stewed fruit, dried fruit. It's totally, it's a lot different. Both sweet, both good. I like them both, but different. So I am excited to see what we got going on with this. Hello. Let's look at the color. Let's look at the color. It's kind of got that 20 color, it does have a 20 color to it, much like the color of 20 port. Very wine forward, very port forward. Does smell kind of 20 portish as far as more of a dried stewed fruit. And that's fighting hard to compete with that bourbon's strong, and this 20 port, or this port, whatever type of port it is, it's going head to head with it. Now I already took an acclimation sip, okay? I've already desensitized myself, so I can go right in the flavor on this one. Looking for the, feels oily. I like that. Definitely fruit forward on this. Definitely, it's got the dried fruit, man. It's got raisins. It's got prunes. Just the stewed fruit. It has to. If it ain't 20 port, I will be surprised. I'm going to add a little bit of big piece of ice, but I'm only going to put it in there for a second. I want to see what happens. You know, I am getting some cinnamon. Finally, something from the bourbon, right? Not a lot of, it's woody. So, you know, I do taste the oak, the wood, which happens to be the oak. And also sat in that barrel, port barrel, which is probably French oak. Let me get a little more of this. I'm going to tell you why. Let's see what I'm going to get out of this. I got a lot of that fruit. I'm getting oak. I'm getting some bacon spices. See if I can pull something else out of it. It is nutty. Very nutty. Yeah. I mean, I could describe many types of nuts here. I think you'll get something nutty, whether it's walnuts or hazelnut. There is a nutty element to this. Dried and stewed fruit, woody, wood's dissipating with the water. The cinnamon, any type of bacon spice that you might get. Be in the same ballpark. As far as the sweetness that you usually get from bourbon, as far as the maple syrup or the brown sugar or stuff like that, I think it's more coming from the wine, but yet it's not super sweet. Okay, if you like port, this will be for you. Now, if you don't like port, the influence is strong in this one. All right. I cannot wait to do this side by side with Angel's Envy. Angel's Envy, that port gives it a kind of a hidden kiss. This gives you a little bit of a slap. All right. So I like it, but I like port. It is different though. It's not your typical bourbon. That port really has a strong influence on this one. So, thank you for being here. Appreciate it if you give me a sub if you can. Give me a comment. Say hi to Jeff for me. I mean, this is number 6, right? Guys going above and beyond. There's no doubt about it. Check out my bourbon playlist. Matter of fact, it's going to be attached to this first comment. It will be pinned with the link to the bourbon playlist. But check out all playlists. Okay? You're going to be shocked and awed. That I promise you. Until next time. All right. Adios, everybody. I'll see you in the next one.